There's the orb. Nice and red this morning. Doesn't show on the camera, but kind of a pink tint to that end wall up there, and even the feed bin's got a little pinky color to it. And the shop's all pink. It's supposed to be smoky today. Smoky and like 95 degrees or something. But hey, if you look, it rained. Funny, it just rained locally. Actually, you get over there by Becky's bike and the Tahoe. Then it rained clear up to the steps to the trailer. Oh well. Yeah, it keeps the lawn green, sort of. I think she's only got it going once a week. And there's a frickin' yellow jacket out here already trying to get me. So, feeding's done. That calf looked like she was walking all right this morning. So. Dang bugger, he's trying to land on the back of my hand and give me a jab. I guess I gotta go find someplace else to be. Are you gonna smile for everybody? You've been smiling for me. You've been smiling for me. Come on. Give everybody a big smile. Ty said you were grumpy, and then I set you here on the bike and talked to you, and I get smiles and giggles. Yeah, there's some smile. There's some smile hiding in there. And then, oh, what's going on? Look. Boop, boop. There's some smile. Okay, say good morning to everybody. No? Oh, well, I'm sure. Are you sure? Well, Ty's down there. She's off screen. Trying to get Dino's group to come into this piece. Big traveler's running in the bottom. And, you know, we got adapters for everything, right? We got a factory adapter from, I think it's an Armco, so it's a T fitting. From 3 to 4 inch that we got to use down there. And we got one like this, but it's aluminum pipe, not steel pipe. From hook to a T, not ring to a T. And then there's the 2 adapters we carry on that traveler. One's from T and one's from hook to the ring that the traveler is. And you know, I had to make a new one because I couldn't find the old one. Still never have found the old one that we had last year. Still don't know what happened to it. But we had trouble with it over here, with it popping up too much and blowing the seal out. So we slid the T farther on, made it so there's more pipe into the fitting. Well, down there, that factory 3 to 4 inch doesn't have enough room inside for that 4 inch pipe to go in that far. So had to run up and get tools and loosen it, move it back a little. It only had to go like 1/8 of an inch and it made it. So it's working. And there they are. Yeah, and the ants filed one by one, right? Hopefully all the calves come in there with them this time. And, they should be learning by now. And they blew through most of that bale we fed them yesterday. There's still a quarter or a third of it left, but I've been meaning to get them up here for a few days. And this one is going to go off this next riser over to the trees. Get a little more water on this little 3-corner piece without getting too damn much. Finish that headland off. And I wish that was growing better, but it's not. So Bam's group might get that piece for another couple of days, but we're kind of where it's time to move the traveler. I mean, it's one reason I've been stalling. We got today down in the bottom is the only thing for the big one. And unless we run it back over there, which that needs it too. Not gonna lie about that. Be a lot more convenient if it wasn't for a bunch of old junker pipe. And what do? Go to get on the bike and try to trip myself on the wire that I'm parked on top of. So anyway, get this moved and going there. And like I say, tomorrow we may run it over there. Just means getting all that pipe hooked back up. Used to do that shit all the time. We had damn near half a mile of 4-inch main line. We came from the pump, instead of having the underground that runs through here, came across, had a 90, came up here, had a T, went both ways full length until we got the underground. Then we still kept 2 4-inch pipes by each riser, because with hand lines, you'd be 1 set straight off the riser, 1 set 2 pipes off that way, 1 set 2 pipes off this way. Yeah, I don't miss moving hand lines either. And looks like she's ready to get to work again. And I know she got some video. I don't know if she's going to send it to me or not, but we'll see.
Come on, baby! Come on, Dino! Come on! Come on, Dino! Come on! Come on! Come on! You're all right, Hernia boy. Come up here. There you go. Come on. Yeah, come on.
There's the fittings I was talking about. This one can't go in this one, but you're right there, and we had it farther than that. We also had this collar back tight against there, so yeah, it's working now. That one's going. This one's going. I just slowed it down a tiny bit, but it'd really be nice to have the speed deal on here. It's supposed to be an electronic thing here, and inductive pickup picks up the speed of the sprocket over there. But yeah, you know, we don't have that. When I got it, this piece was still here, but garbage, and well, the rest of it was gone. So one of these days we can find one. That's the hard part, figuring that out. And as you saw, Dino's group's all up there. She's waiting for me, so I don't have to drive through Bama's group when they come back out. So I better hurry up. Well, it's a wee bit smoother. Actually, I had to go over this through here about 3 or 4 times. Those big rocks and turning with the skid steer to come into the barn messes it up. Same with around the trailer, except they're not as big of rocks. But that's the easy way to do it. Still leaves lines, but that was with the pasture harrow upside down. Spikes were pointed up. My mother used to take the old chain link style harrows that had a lot longer spikes. She'd bring that up into the driveway. Except she'd go up, usually with the 135. She'd go to the top of the driveway, turn around, come back down, and make sure she didn't miss an inch. And the next day, guess what? I couldn't get the bale wagon or the semi out of the driveway. So I didn't go up the driveway past the fuel pumps. I got a little in front of the shop, and I got around the trailer and came up and got this because it needed it. It'll pack back in. We'll drive over it enough with the tractors. But anyway, about lunchtime now and getting freaking warm. And I'm dusty now. Go figure. that is how that is done. Some will say, oh, you're lazy, just back the tractor in and hook it up. That's great. It's bad enough being that far away. Those things don't have to sit back there too long and they're full of bees. And the nice thing about the New Holland spreaders is they got that nice rolled top. All this nice, yeah. See the dead bees? You don't want to know how many are in there. I don't want to know either. And usually it's clear down both sides. So Ty wasn't going to drop the pin in for me, and I'm like, all you gotta do is run in there, drop it, and go. And then the damn pin. Couldn't get it lined up right. But she got it, and I left about probably 1,000 bees that were buzzing all around it. And this one, I think the ding bees are in the jack. I mean, they always end up on everything. So I wasted 3 cans of bee spray today. Not just on this, on a few other things too. And Michael finished across the road. So now we get to watch the dust devils march across the field for the next God knows how long until we get some rain. So anyway, these are up here now. Nice weed seed stuck all over it. That's why I couldn't get that to come off. It grew through there. I was catching up with the tires, figuring it was going to pull off, and it didn't. Oh well. All the shit that blew off the neighbor's trees into the back of it. That's for, yeah, they'll get serviced, get hooked up. I don't know how soon we're going to start, but we got to get some down where we're dumping the bale for those heifers. It's been a long time since I'd had manure on it. And it needs it badly. And it's not like it's going to make any difference for pasture down in there. Can't reach it to water it, so it ain't going to grow. So we'll just cover it in manure, and you know, that gets a good start. And yeah, that time of day. I don't know what we're actually going to be, but we already passed what they said we were going to be for a high. Our high was supposed to be 92, and that was a good hour ago, whatever it's been. And I still see some bees flying around the front of that thing.
Oh, I wish I could have gotten video.
Oh.
There was a bicyclist going up that way when they were doing a little piece of cross up there down. And Best was all coming this way. Oh,
bicyclist got dusted because he was out.
He had a stroke. The dumb fucker did.
Oh. Yeah, she had seizures when she was little. I did too when I was a baby. So you know what those strobe lights do that those stupid bicyclists have? On a good day, it gives me a headache. On a good day, it makes her have to actually pull over and park her car for a half an hour because she can't freaking even drive because her head hurts so bad. And by the way, they are not DOT approved. Therefore, any cop out there that watches this, you stupid assholes ought to be writing tickets for them things. They are illegal on a public right-of-way. I mean, if they turn them on and leave them on, it's one thing, but when they are strobing the way they are, and you wonder why people have medical issues. I wonder. Anyway, that's my gripe, and her gripe.
And it doesn't matter what kind of seizure you have either.
She says no matter what kind of seizure. I just remember when she was a kid, they decided she couldn't go to any of the functions at school where they might have a strobe light.
I have to be careful at concerts, too.
Yeah, concerts, she closes her eyes for most of it, covers her eyes, too. So, anyway. Yeah, didn't get everything done I wanted to do, but those are out. A couple tractors are moved. 3394 is still parked in the shop just because it hasn't come out of there yet. It's going to get hooked on the big disc. And yeah, I didn't get that done yet either, but I got stuff out of the way so we can. So.
I'm sorry, my bad, Mom.
That's our Thursday. She's still got to feed the dog.
My bad, Mom. Misty!
And we've spent a little time in the house with lately where it's cooler. And she's been grumpy today. But And with the wind blowing, I'm going to move the store just a little bit.
Come on, bud.
Yeah, at least it shouldn't go anywhere. So anyway,
Come on,
hey, there you go. Hope everybody has a great Friday. And, oh, look, a Tahoe. Tahoe? Hey, Tahoe. Hey, Knothead. Oh, here we go.